Hey everyone, just wanted to do a quick video thanking everyone for downloading the app and giving feedback, friends, family, people I don't know. Thank you again. So far we have at least 100 users, give or take. So I just want to go through quickly the feedback that you would have gotten. So one of the feedback but slash issue was an issue with Android where for the onboarding, some persons were stuck on one particular screen. And that confused the hell out of me. And some others who actually got through the onboarding, they were stuck on the map. And I was like, ooh, that can't be good. And that's tricky to an Android because some phones it was working fine, and then these very rare scenarios it actually was not working. So I was like, huh? And I think that's why some developers don't like. I actually understand why some developers do not do Android apps. I completely understand. I mean, I did eventually find the issue once I was able to replicate the issue. That's probably the hardest part to replicate it. So that was fixed. One of the other feedbacks we got was how people would add the vendor. So how we did it is that you had to get the current location of where you are. And when you add the vendor, you could actually move the pin around. But people were using it the other way around, where they would actually scroll on the map and then try to add, but it wouldn't work like that because they would have to recenter and it wouldn't be at their location. So we made a change where we made it a lot simpler, that they could scroll around the app, and when they press the add, it will actually just do it. We also added other food types, bakery, seafood, wings, ice cream, and I can't remember the others, but I think that's what I can remember off the top of my head right now. All right, yeah, some of the feedback included how the verification works. So what the person would have mentioned was that in the event that people start to spam the app, that we should do a kind of like a verification kind of thing where they post a photo of the place. I mean, that could work, but at the end of the day, people would still be billed regardless of ways. So how we did it instead is that if people add a vendor, it requires part of it is like it's a trust score. It requires persons to check in and other requirements, which I would mention right now. And once those things are met, it would actually update it to community verified. But we still kind of playing around with it and, again, testing it out. Oh, and lastly, Android in terms of the performance. So if you go to the map screen itself, you click the mini vendor card, and when you actually go on the actual details, sometimes it will take a long while to load, and that's not really a good thing. So we're kind of looking into that more in depth with the Android version. And that's it, because the iOS version works perfectly, by the way. It doesn't have that issue, which is so annoying. Oh, and one other thing too, well, two other things actually. One would have been based on the analytics we had, which is called post-op we use for analytics. We realized that persons would just click the mini vendor card that would show and don't realize that I could actually click it to go to the main screen with the details. So we made a change where it shows like a tap to view on top there to make it look like, to give an indicator that, hey, you could tap this and it just disappears. Yeah, and lastly, the analytics for the onboarding. Majority of users, I found this very funny, but majority of users were actually skipping the onboarding because the onboarding is supposed to tell you about the app. So it was kind of like, interesting. And one thing that surprised me too was how much persons would use the guest, because I actually was not planning to do guest initially, but I said this must add it because people maybe just want to curious. I don't want to put like that behind like a hard wall for the account. And yeah, so the majority is Google first, Google, guess, Apple, and email. So I was like, sometimes when you build things and you actually have it, people use it, it's very interesting to see how people actually use these things. So it was just like a quick video, just going through overview some of the feedback we would have gotten and the other things we have planned.